Movie starts with Dan Morgan is a skilled car salesperson who resides in the peaceful outskirts of Buffalo, New York, alongside his wife Jessica and their 3 children named Nina, Kyle, and Maximum. One day, Dan is unexpectedly assaulted. Following the incident, he reaches out to his old friend, Orgy, to understand the reason behind the attack. Orgy speculates it could be Dan's previous boss, McCaffrey, and recommends that he vanish for safety. Consequently, Dan arranges for new identification papers for himself and his family. He then collects his children from school and picks up Jessica from her workplace, informing her of a spur-of-the-moment journey to Las Vegas. As they drive away from the town, Dan becomes aware that someone is tailing them. He figures out that their family minivan might have a tracking device attached to it. Dan decides to make a stop at the car dealership. He pulls into one of the service bays and locates the tracker underneath the vehicle, then removes it. In the meantime, McCaffrey and his group search the Morgans' house but come up empty-handed in figuring out their destination since Dan got rid of everyone's cell phones to prevent tracking. They drive all night until reaching Iowa City. Nina, eager and hopeful, pleads for them to stop at Southern Iowa University because she wants to be with her boyfriend Trevor there instead of sticking to her initial plan of going to Stanford. While taking a tour of the campus, Dan spots a man speaking German on his phone and assumes he's connected to McCaffrey. However, his assumption proves wrong when they get attacked by another one of McCaffrey's men. They end up fighting in a chemistry lab, where Dan manages to defeat the man and reunite with his family on the tour. Meanwhile, before leaving the campus, Nina discovers Trevor's dorm room and finds out he's cheating on her with another girl. Upon learning this, Dan teaches her some basic martial arts moves, which she later uses on Trevor. As the family travels to Las Vegas, Dan becomes closer to his loved ones. Upon reaching their destination, Dan plans to disclose his past to Jessica during a romantic dinner. While entrusting their children with Max in their lavish suite, the kids sneak off with Max for a stroll on the strip. Upon returning to their suite, Dan and Jessica encounter an unexpected attack from McCaffrey's associates. Dan swiftly handles the situation, leaving Jessica astonished. Revealing his true identity as Sean, he finally confesses to his family, sparking their indignation. Nonetheless, Sean provides them with new passports and IDs, declaring an end to their lives in Buffalo. The following morning, Jessica's friend, Gwen, arrives via private jet to transport them back home to Buffalo. During the plane journey, Gwen discloses her affiliation with McCaffrey and surrenders Jessica and the children to him. He seizes them as hostages, threatening their lives unless Sean agrees to his terms. Sean eventually gives in, and Jessica and the children are escorted back to the airport for their departure to Buffalo. However, Sean manages to break free, prompting McCaffrey to summon his forces to the hotel lobby to apprehend him. Sean confronts the mercenaries, while Jessica and the children confront Gwen. Their confrontation reaches a climax when Jessica employs a piece of broken bamboo as a makeshift javelin, piercing Gwen's chest. Meanwhile, Sean incapacitates McCaffrey by knocking him out. After a while, the Morgans went back to their routine in Buffalo. Sean, or Dan, is currently managing his own security company. He's using his expertise to help clients improve their defenses against attacks. Meanwhile, Jessica is coaching track and field at a local high school. They head back home and then gather into a rented recreational vehicle, beginning a journey across the country to take Nina to Stanford University. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Make sure to share this video with your friends and I will see you soon in the next video.